We've really noticed that buyers, they're looking for more ways to engage with you, even before they make that hand raising gesture saying, yes, I want to go talk to somebody. And we have a great creative team here. We've invested heavily on going to market with providing stories that connect to our audience in videos. But what we found was that we were still missing the key piece, which was that interactive hands-on element to help people through their education process to move them further along down that conversion funnel to finally become one of those hand raisers. And the impetus for us to move forward with this so quickly was that we actually had our keystone event, I Am Phenom, which happens every year in the city of Philadelphia. And this year, what we wanted to do is we wanted to be able to provide our audience and our attendees with a fully immersive, mind-blowing experience about where Phenom is applying AI and automation throughout the entire talent lifecycle. So I'll say this, I really, really love your UI. The user experience is fantastic, building click-throughs, even in the way that you're able just to capture screen grabs per click, and then it organizes it for you in almost like a slideshow presentation. That feels very, very natural to a user. The barrier of entry to get going is super, super low that I found with Storylane, and I really, really appreciated that. But I'll be honest with you, the thing that really drew us to you was your innovation. It was the way that you guys were taking steps into applying AI and automation just to help start to build out those story narratives. I think we're living in a day and age where like opening up a laptop or opening up a document to a blank sheet of paper, like that scary sight of just like a blank document is no longer there. And so what Storylane's doing, you guys understand that we don't want to deal with that anymore. So you're adding in those AI and automation features to actually help us to build stories faster. And I think that's what allowed us to scale to build out all these demos in such a quick amount of time. We were able to pull off 35 interactive demos over the course of 3 weeks. And the way that we set up the experience is that we tailored the experience to really follow the talent life cycle. We wanted them to be able to start seeing where they might want to tap into Phenom. So like if they had challenges around candidate attraction, they could go right there and to see how does Phenom AI and automation apply to candidate attraction. And so we built out these tailored experiences booth by booth. So in totality, the AI and automation lab was 12 booths, was we were able to really map out our complete value offer. And right, this is the cool thing about it. We were able to compound those interactive product tours, have personal conversations. And then what we found is that people were interacting with different stages. They might have entered into different products that they didn't even know would actually help them. And to really show people how you can connect Phenom throughout your entire hiring lifecycle. And Storylane was the tool that we used to bring that to life. I would say some of the things that I learned, especially, was like, write out your click path. I know it's annoying. I hate doing it, but think about your click path, write it down, practice it. Also keep in mind, who is your audience? Who's the person that you really, really want to connect with? As direct and as clear as you could get to putting yourself in the other person's shoes who's going to experience that. Let them to draw out that story. It's really important to have that locked in. The feedback was so positive. We had partners coming up to us, customers who were like, this is fantastic, I love this. And actually it opened up conversation for partnership. So it provided an open lane of conversation, something to compare, something to discuss, and something to learn from as well. And so I really appreciated that. That was immediate. People were drawn to the demos that we had made, and they were great conversation starters as well.